The heart of the refrigerator is the compressor, which controls the entire cooling by acting upon the refrigerant which flows in the refrigerator's sealed system. When the compressor is switched on, it sucks liquid refrigerant from one side and compresses it, and releases high-pressure compressed refrigerant vapor on the other side through its discharge line. This creates a very high pressure difference which is responsible for the cooling effect. The high-pressure, high-temperature vapor refrigerant is pumped into the condenser coils by the compressor. The refrigerant loses its heat to the atmosphere and thus its temperature lowers as it passes through the length of the condenser coils and condenses into liquid. This change of temperature is being depicted by the changing color in the video from a super hot orange vapor refrigerant to a hot red liquid refrigerant. The liquid refrigerant passes through the dryer and is filtered, and the purified high-pressure, high-temperature liquid refrigerant travels through a thin capillary tube. As it flows through the capillary tube, it loses some of its heat and also loses some pressure. The change of pressure and temperature can be seen from the change in color from red to blue in the video. When released into the evaporator, the liquid refrigerant suddenly expands and the pressure drops further while its temperature also lowers. The liquid refrigerant absorbs latent heat from the refrigerator cabinet and evaporates when it travels through the evaporating coils. The refrigerant, as it evaporates in the evaporator, absorbs the required heat from the refrigerator cabinet where the things kept in the refrigerator get cooled. The change of color from dark blue to light blue shows the transformation of liquid to vapor refrigerant. An inclined accumulator at the end of the evaporator coil ensures only vapor refrigerant enters the suction line. The suction line, being in contact with the hot capillary tube, leads to heat exchange between the hot liquid refrigerant in the capillary and the vapor refrigerant in the suction line. So the vapor refrigerant gets heated and then enters the compressor. The compressor motor compresses the hot refrigerant vapor into liquid and the refrigeration cycle continues. A fan motor in the evaporator area pushes cold air down to the main compartment and sucks the warm air up, while in a direct cool refrigerator, cold air settles down and warm air flows up through natural convection current.